700 sunrises and 700 sunsets. We first started our building of a new residence facility for the Cleveland branch of CSJ. Carefully designed and constructed by the 127-year-old Hoffman Planning, Design, and Construction Company, the project was under the guidance of a wonderful gentleman we have all come to know and love, and whom we honor here today, Dave Dickinson. Just as the balance of life comes from the joys and the sorrows, the old and the new, the happiness and the tears, so too we are wishing to hold on to you, Dave, yet knowing we have to let you go. For you, Dave, have become very dear to all of us. You exhibit so many wonderful qualities. You are a man of God whose faith is not just spoken about, but it's lived out. It is witnessed in the way you treat the workers here, in the way you handle adversity and unsatisfactory work-related headaches. Your faith showed in your wonderful sustainability presentation given to us in conjunction with the season of creation. It shows in your many trips to Africa, in your loving relationship with Ellen, with your children, in the celebration of your parents' 60th anniversary, and in so much more that we have no idea about. You are smart and self-effacing. You are faithful, and you follow through with little fanfare. Hoffman can be proud of you. We are lucky that you came to us. Now we're going to sing. All of us do 1 and 2 on your papers, in the middle of your paper, in the middle of your table. So Dave, let's go through 1 and 2, and then there's more coming after that, so don't leave. Can you get it a little lower? Got a bunch of older ladies here. As I tried to flesh out our gratitude for you, Dave, and your work here in my comments today, I knew the task was just too big. There are so many of us who feel the same way I do. So I turned to the good sisters and I asked for all their help. I have a little gift here for you. I have to hobble over. Thank you, dear. It's something from everybody. I asked all the sisters if they would stop and write something for you, and some that were not in the regular crowd added some more. So it's all there for you, dear heart. We hope that when you read all these notes, you will remember all of us. and pray for us as well. So we're going to end with verses 3 and 4. And thank you all for being here and for singing with us and for expressing your gratitude to this wonderful gentleman. Okay, let's go with 3 and 4.
Appreciating that, but you know, there's so many people. It's very clear that everything's a team. My first trip to Africa, I took all the guys from the job out for a Coke. First I said, you want to go and get a pop? Huh? They speak French, by the way. I said, you want to go and get a soda? And they're like, huh? You want to go get a Coke? Yeah. So we had these tiny tables lined up from here to the wall, and maybe 30 or 35 guys. And at the end I got up and I just said a couple words. And I said, we realized as an American team that we can't make this hospital without your help. And I said, I really appreciate all of you guys. I'm only here for a couple weeks, but you guys are here for a long time helping. And I sat down, and one of the guys stood up and he said, we have a saying here in Mongo, Togo, and that is that one hand cannot wash itself. And that's really true in Africa because their hygiene is different, and they keep their right hand clean, and they use their left hand for things that we would consider dirty because they don't always have access to a sink. So washing your hands, especially in a Muslim country, if you ever watched a Muslim person wash before prayer, one hand cannot wash itself. It takes two. And that's true in everything. And it's true here today. You know, there's the Hoffman team, which after you guys moved in and you gave me that giant poster that said, thank you, and you all signed it, that was really precious. And I sent a picture to everybody that worked on this job. And I said, I got all the hugs. I got all the hugs, I got all the thanks. And you guys did more than half the work because of all the huge number of people at Hoffman that are involved in this project. And then there's Chris and Frank and Mary and Lisa and Sarah and Maureen and all the people here, including all of you who have made our trip here wonderful because you all helped too. And then of course there's the third party, which is all the guys I've had a chance to work with. Most of them whom I really like, some of whom I'm kind of glad to see go. There's always some. But all those guys, and the safety for all those guys through this last 2 years as well, and your prayers for all these men who have been working on this project. So I'm just a little piece of it. Yeah, I've been able to be the one in the middle. You know, there's that, there's being the one in the middle. But honestly, there's so much work through so many people. It is such a collaboration, and one hand doesn't wash itself. It's everybody. And I want to thank you for this time for thinking of me, but also I want to thank you for all your gratitude for everybody that's worked on this project, for your prayers and so forth. And it's not over. I know this seems like it's over, but you know I'm here for probably another 6 weeks, so we have to do this again. Right? In the middle of November. I'm teasing. And I'm really happy. And it's been a really good time for my wife and I. We've been through a couple things in the last few years that have been hard for us, but we were able to, leave home together and come here together, have no other responsibilities, and just be with each other. It's been a really, really good time for us, and a really good time to meet so many good friends. And how many times did I come in your room for something that wasn't good, and you were always so nice to me about that. You could have all been mean, like, get this fixed. And no one's done that to me, and that's really something. When I had the opportunity to take this job or another job, Terry, my boss, asked me, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? I said, well, is one of sisters' congregation? He said, yeah. I said, I'll do that. There's so much more gratitude here than there is in the commercial world. So, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And that's all, folks. Thank you very much, Sister.